Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 92 of Daisy Knits. I'm Daisy. We're hanging out here in my neighbor room, and we have a co-host today. So, little backstory. Meet Butter. She is the newest member of our family. My son has begged for a puppy now for the last 2 years. And my husband finally said, okay, but you're going to have to take care of her. And please note where she's at, right? Kids are downstairs. She's up here with me. Anyways, Butter is a little pup, a 4 to 6 month old little puppy that is very clingy and super loving, but very, very clingy. So, now that we've all talked about Butter for a bit, we'll jump on into the show, shall we? Oh, I will tell you, her whole name is Princess Buttercup, but we call her Butter. So, we're not crazy. We didn't name our dog after food. We named her after a movie because that's so much better, right? I raised little geeks. My children actually picked her. We did not pick her name out. They did. So, we're raising proud little people. So, it's a knitting show, and we'll jump into the knitting now that I've rambled on about the new dog. So, last week I shared with you that I started a pair of socks for my husband out of Rock and String Creation in a Hunting We Will Go colorway. And I have a matchy-matchy set, which means I have 2 skeins that are identical to each other, which I am absolutely loving this fact because I was able to start them at the exact same point and they are lining up perfectly. So my little OCD husband, who wants all of his stripes to match exactly, has that. Sock number 1, I think, is ready for a heel. I need hubby to try it on to make sure. And sock number 2 is about 2.5 stripes away from matching sock number 1. So this afternoon, that might happen. I am doing this as a plain vanilla sock. I will do a German short row heel. I will not go until I'm out of yarn probably because there's 230 yards in each skein. And that is a lot of yardage for a foot and leg. So what I probably will do is I'll probably do about half the foot length and then start ribbing because my husband really loves tall ribbing. So I'll probably do about half of a plain stockinette for the leg and then do the rest of it in ribbing so they match. When you fold your sock, that's probably what I'm going to do. He seems to like that. So that's project number 1 I have going. Project number 2, I don't think I've even shown you guys this project. I can't remember if I showed you my swatches or not, but I know I talked about last week, for my master knitter, I was going to start a tee. I talked to my committee member, and she approved it, and I am doing the Blissful tee, which this is a really bad photo, but it's what I have. It's a black and white photo, the Blissful tee, and it is by Universal Yarns. I actually did not find a person's name on this pattern. It just says Universal Yarns. It is a free pattern that you can find on Ravelry, but can you see the lace at the top? That little bitty lace panel. It's almost all stockinette with that little bit of lace. And I am doing this out of Bamboo Pop. And I don't even know what this colorway... The colorway is called Winter Blue. And it is a very shiny, soft, pale blue. Winter Blue. This actually might qualify, which I didn't think about till just now, as an Elsa Blue. For my Frozen fans of the world, you know. I picked it because I thought it was a very pretty color. And it would go fabulous with 2 of the skirts I already own. Like, honestly, I was like, ooh, that color would look really nice with either skirt I have. So, it's a 50-50 cotton bamboo blend, and I love the feel of it. I'm typically not a cotton person at all, but I loved how this washed up and how it worked up. So, I've got 2 balls here because I'm doing the front and the back at the same time. It is bottom up, so you started with the ribbing, and you go on up, and I think it's like 13.5 or 13 3/4 inches before I put in a marker for my underarm, and then I still have more stockinette after that. So right now I'm sitting at about 8 inches. I get really excited because I'm like, oh, I got another inch. And I'll put a marker in when I go back down to say where I am today. But right now, this is where I'm sitting at. So I have them both even on the same cord. So I knit across one and purl all the way back. So this is what's had a lot of my attention, to be honest, this week, because I really want to get it done. I want it to be done well, but I also want it done. So I have 4 balls, and this is how much I've gotten with both of these so far. It's super shiny on here. I think it's just more of the light hitting it. So that's where I'm at right now. And like I said, I'm really loving it. I'm kind of excited that it will be done for summer, because I can see myself wearing that quite a bit this summer. Just as a nice piece, I'll probably put some kind of tank top under it. I'm not sure I'm comfortable not having a tank top under it, but I think it'll be a beautiful piece to wear. So that's really everything I've worked on this week, I think. I think so. I mean, I know it's not a whole lot, but it's what I've been working on. So that's what I've got going. I am planning on only really working on these 2 projects. I've got, I'm trying to think, I know at least 1 more pair of socks I would love to get done this month. May or may not happen. And I will probably be casting on a shawl in a week and a half. Total honesty. I'm meeting up with some friends, and I plan on casting on a shawl when I'm with them. So we will see how this goes, if I can get all the things I want done in the time that I have of the month. But it is October, and I feel the draw to knit socks. Like, I want to knit all the socks and everything else. Does anybody else ever feel like that you want to knit all the things at once? If I could just knit in my sleep, that'd be perfect. But I don't. So I'm going to go back and knit some more. I hope that you all have a great fall, and I will sit and chat with y'all next week. So let me know what you got going on, and if you want to knit all the things, let me know. I'm not the only crazy one who does. Otherwise, I'll see you next week. See ya!